Money Monday. Money Monday. Yes, today's Money Monday is a new day. It's a different time an hour. We can do 60p Money Monday at 6 a.m., at 7 a.m., 5 a.m., anytime. We have a new model. It's 60p. You can do it anywhere. You can take your pills wherever you are. You own your time. You own your morning. You own your afternoon. You own your Money Monday. We're happy that you're here, and I'm just coming to you with the idea that at any moment that you have, you can do your 60p. So we're gonna start with the stillness meditation, and this stillness meditation is gonna be a walking meditation. You're gonna walk with me. You're gonna be meditating. You're gonna be like thinking about all the things that you have to give in this special moment. You're gonna walk. I'm walking with Benji, and while I walk with Benji, I'm training him just to come and pee. He has a couple of days with me now. Benji is the dog of Camila, and we have no new leash, new route, new experiment because he used to be in Manhattan, in Harlem. Now he is in Kissimmee. A lot of trees, a lot of birds, a lot of people, good people. It's not people in Manhattan, it's bad people. But it's people who are kind, talk to you, they say hello. We celebrate birthday, we do a lot of stuff. We do a lot of things. So take it. This is the stillness time. All you have to do in this stillness time, in this moment, on this day, this special Monday, we're gonna be talking about the science of scaling. Just enjoy it and go to that place where everyone go. Go to stillness. Be there with us. Take the music. Enjoy. Go to your mind. Say nothing. Do nothing. Think nothing. Just be the person of zero. Because that's who we are. The person of zero. Where we enjoy the special moment. You wake up, you take your coffee, you take your dog out, you start reading, you put in all your ingredients for the 60p. You get your books, The Science of Scaling by David Hardy and Blake Erickson. You get your cup of coffee, you get the language you're gonna study, you're gonna review, you get your sports. In this case, today is Money Monday, and it's about resting because I did 4 miles of the 11 miles that I'm gonna be training myself for the half marathon in Miami. And yesterday was very hard. So walk and meditate with me. I'm walking, just resting, and do nothing, say nothing, think nothing. Be the person of zero in this amazing opportunity of, Money Monday and stillness. And this is stillness. The first step, the first path of your Money Monday. Do anywhere you are, anytime. So one day I will do the Money Monday at 7 p.m. My Wednesday, now I have the 60 with the whole group at 6 p.m. Friday, I will do it also at 7 p.m. So, that I can have some time to sleep. And, 60p, and the goal that we have have to be in terms of what is it that's going to produce the result that you want. And it's not the time that you wake up. No, it's what you do with the time that you wake up. What is really important. So now this is the stillness. This is the moment of peace in this amazing place. Check it out. It's amazing. And Benji is with me, and he's right there. Also, do your walking meditation. Do your stillness wherever you are, any place you are. So let's go now to our second most important. I think it's the most important, because when you come to the scaling dreamer, you're gonna find something really, really special. It's like you going to force yourself to do big things. You don't have more than to work on your big dream. Your big dream, yeah, your big dream. But it has to be a dream like an impossible dream. An impossible dream is like when Kennedy in the 60s, he says, I'm going to the moon, guys. I'm going to go in 7 months, 7 years, 17 months, and 3 days. He put a date on an impossible goal that we call BHAV. BHAV, he didn't have the resources. He didn't have money approval. He didn't know how to go there. And so when you go into scaling dreaming, you don't know how you're going to get there, how you're going to get to that moonshot. So we have a moonshot in the scaling dreaming. And our moonshot is we're going to get to our 1 million on MRR, monthly return revenue, using one pathway. And that pathway is our community in school. We start with 0. We have a month. We have 8 members. We have 4 60p coaches certified. And that's what we need. I wake up, I do my 60p on Monday, Monday, and I do it on Wednesday at 7 a.m., at 6 p.m., at any time, in any moment, in the place. It doesn't matter. But the idea of the science of scaling is that you have to, the idea of the science of scaling is that you have to somehow, in the best of your ability, you have to find that goal that for many is going to be an impossible goal, but for you, you're going to find the creative ways to make it happen in the best way possible, in the creative way, in the most creative way that you can do it. But it's the timing when you have a dream, and it's a and you're not gonna do it. You don't have the resources. You don't have the people. You don't have the balls to do it. How you gonna do it? You haven't done it. I know you passed. I know who you are. I know your bank account. I know how much you make. $1 million. You say, well, that's my moonshot. I don't care. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make it happen. Because I just simply changed my floor. The status quo. I changed where I am, and I said, and that's enough. And that's what Kennedy did. Kennedy, what he did. Let's go inside. Let's go. Bye. So what Kennedy did, he saw a dog started like he started like barking. This is amazing. You see people running. We have our running club, and the sport passion. I want to talk of the Money Monday. So, and he said, I am going to the moon. When I said I want my MRR and I want to be an expert. And I'm relaxed. I'm just really relaxed. It's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen. We have our Congress Monday on Sunday at the path. Is going to be an insurance-based prescriptions, digital medicine prescription. The first world's daily wellness leaderships pills in the whole world, built into 2 years. Okay, and it's like just be finding the place, finding the moment, finding the path to make it happen. That's what it is. That's what it is, money minding. When we talk about the scaling dreamer, and that's what we are. We are a dream, but we dream, we scale, we dream really, really big. And when you dream big, now in your present, your future is gonna be better. I'm gonna force myself to do everything that is needed to get me into my big goal. I'm not gonna stop. And there are things that I'm not gonna do, and I'm gonna surprise people because you're gonna use strategy, different strategy that people don't know that you have, and you're gonna find special ways to get there, to get to the scaling. So that's what this is about. Now, big, hairy, audacious goal. You're gonna be alone. You're gonna become a leader. It's not be something that you're gonna do by yourself. You're gonna forget about who you are. You're gonna forget about the kind of business that you have. You're gonna get your crux. You're gonna get that is stopping you from getting where you are. You have to stop it where you are, because it's like, I'm lazy. I'm not gonna wake up by an early morning. I'm have to do myself. You know nothing. You have to find the team. You have to have the best team. The best team. You have to have when you find the crux is, what is my crux? What is that obstacle? What is the problem? What is the bottleneck? Am I the problem? You have to get you out. Is someone the problem? Sometimes what's like Hardy says, scaling is not for the faint of heart. We discovered that the moment we set our big goal. The moment we say, let's discover AI, let's discover this community, let's do the 60P, they put it together, let's do it ourselves. And it's very kind of difficult. It's not for everybody. But you wake up every day and you do your 60P, like I do it today on Monday. So I'm gonna take you through the creative class. Who are you? As a psychotherapist, you're gonna do as a coach, you're gonna do it as an educational creator, you're gonna create stuff, what is it that you're going to do? In Money Monday, we invite you to find that you, that place, that person, that thing, that group, that team that will allow you to get to that place that you want. And you're gonna experiment, you're gonna fail, you're gonna do the rejection therapy. One of my clients says, oh my God, it's very difficult. It's like it's difficult. It's difficult because it's rejections, and rejections is denial. Rejections is no. Rejection, you're failing. Rejection, you are mistake. Rejection, you don't know what you're doing. And that's what I mean, rejections in Money Monday. But the creator, many people start things on the internet, online. They start businesses and they stop. No, you cannot stop. It's just a month. It's on 2 days. It's only, of 4 months. It's only a year. It's only 5 years, but I don't see the result. Yeah, you're gonna see the result. This rejection, this science of rejections is gonna take you. It's gonna take you a lot. You know, but you're gonna be there until you make it. And what kind of creator? And you see when you go to Instagram, when you go to Facebook, you see people doing stuff, all crazy stuff, all wonderful stuff. In the creator path, you're gonna do wonderful stuff. Just reinvent yourself. There's one of my members to be. He says, all I want is at 70 years old, I want to reinvent. I said, wow, that's amazing. Yes, he says that's what he says. I'm going to reinvent myself. I am a business person. I'm a lawyer. I'm good developing, building stuff, and that's all I want to do. I just want to be, reinvent myself. At my age, this is the best moment to do it. So reinvent yourself. Isn't that amazing? You can reinvent yourself. That's what it is. At any moment you can do that. Just reinvent yourself. Find that way, that space, the special moment where you can say, this is who I am, this is who I was, and now I'm a reinvention of myself. I'm gonna be an educational, counseling, medical, stay home mom, and I'm gonna create my thing, the things that I do, my craft, my art, my literature, my story. This is an invitation to be a permanent creator of this moment, history of AI, and doing right. You can just do it. It's gonna happen to you. This is the creator pass. And so the creator pass, we put together the 60 P's in the scrub. We become member of the school community. We have 5 members, and we're gonna get all the members that we have. We have a team now that is gonna be working, putting together an AI agent, and also it's putting together a meta ad on Facebook. And it's gonna happen this week, so we can take our community to the next level. So I want also you to do it. But this is the level of creation. We have a 60P. We believe in our 7 transformative paths. We need that we can transform ourselves to where we were before, and that is not about where you are now. You have to change where you are. It's time for something new. Start with a new goal. Simplify your company. Find that thing that's stopping you to getting the big X or the 100X as Dr. Hardy says. So let's go now to the sport passionist. The sport passionate path is also about money. The sport passionate path is about money, but also it's about investing money for you to look good, to feel good, go travel the world. This is what I'm doing now. I put together my 80 days tour, Meta Poetry, Sport Passionate Tour to Europe. And it's there, I send it to all my media, and it's included running globally. And the Sport Passionate Pass, you have to find a sport, an athleticism that you're going to acquire, and you're going to become that guy who run, who go golfing, the guy who goes to, I don't know, basketball, baseball, soccer. You're gonna find that place, where you can say, oh, this is my thing, this is my thing. I'm gonna make it happen, and I'm going to run to Tokyo. I'm gonna run to Berlin. I did Berlin. I'm gonna run the marathon in New York City. In my case, I'm going to run the Chicago Marathon. I'm going to run the Boston Marathon. I'm going to run the Sydney. Remember, I'm telling you, it's just the major marathon. I want to have the six medal on my chest, and it's very expensive. In Money Monday, you have to check it out. I mean, like how I'm going to find the way, find the time, get the entry, and get there to Sydney to make it happen. How I'm gonna do it? I'm gonna do it with 60p. 60p will bring me the funding that I need. Will go and give us the bonus that we need in our sport passionate pass to do it. Because you will see that also all the sport they have some kind of a money. You know, check this out. This is an amazing. Do you hear that? This is this is here on Kissimmee, and it's the crane hill. Crane hill is the oldest, one of the oldest birds on the whole world, and you can find it on you can find it on. Let me see if I can take it out. If you can go and see it, you can find it on. Check it out. It's right there. Do you hear that? Big noise. That's the crane hill. That's the crane hill, and they are big, like big. It's getting hot on Kissimmee right now. It's a big bird, beautiful bird. I study them. I study them very close because it's right there. Those big. That's the crane hill bird in Kissimmee. You're gonna find out that. But I'm talking about the sport. Every sport have a money figure. In this, every athlete has some kind. Have to have uh, certain amount of lifestyle to sustain your sport. Runner 75, 150. It's the income most likely, and also the triathlon is 150, 350 and more because of the bicycle, the swimming that they have to do, because of the running. For us, the runner is like most likely you will need t-shirts. T-shirts you have to buy, pay the races, you have to pay the models, and in the case of running the world, you have to pay to run in the world. So there is some kind of lifestyle is related to sports to income, and that's the parts of Money Monday that we didn't know, but we needed to learn and we need to understand. So this is the 60p Stillness and Wellness Club. You want to become a member? You start with just foundation. Get us on Facebook. Get us on Google. Get us on school. It's the sixth T. T. It's transformative. P. Pass six. Number six. Transformative path. Stillness. S for stillness. Stillness Wellness W Club.com, and school at 60p. The 99, it's the way to start level one. And if you want to go to the level three, is where you meet us on Congress Sunday. You meet me, you meet the whole team, and you make you accountable. We have the hot seat. You can participate at this level. You can participate in and out on our uh, video transmissions. And whenever you get an hour of participation, that hour will be added to your certification, to your 60p coaching certification. But you start a foundation. That's the best way to you start. So let's go to that's the Sport Passion Pass. Sport Passion Pass is, for me, my report I did on Sunday is going great because what I said, I already completed 3 marathons in New York City, the New York City Marathon. The youngest marathon is my fourth. I did the virtual marathon in New York City, so that's 5 marathon, 3 major, Berlin 2. So I have four majors races pending to get my six medal. So that's all I want. So let me take you now to the authorship path. Authorship path is where we said we're going to make this writing into something different, into something better. We're gonna write, but we're gonna write with an intentions to publish. We're gonna write with an intentions to go and bring books and story and joy to the people. And I say, I'm gonna write and I'm gonna bring complete library for the meta poetry. That was my goal. Let me start with publishing the major books of the international meta poetry, the poet from Mexico, the poet from Peru and Berlin, from Chile, from Spain, from Venezuela. So we have 6 books published now. And it was using the concept of the authorship path. The authorship path says to you, go write every day. Part of the ingredient of 60p is get a journal. This is a pencil and a journal. You you start your stillness, quiet, you go into your scaling dreaming, you put your scaling dreaming in money, change where you are, think in terms of the future, not in terms of the past, use the holistic timing. Then you go into creative, find the way you're going to do it. I'm gonna be a business architect, someone told me. I'm gonna be the best coach that I can be, you know. I am going to be strategic in non-for-profit. I'm gonna be a financial advisor, whatever kind of the creations you are. And what I did is, okay, let's put that into writing. Let's make this kind of journaling, writing thinker, because like, the writing will take you to thinker, and the thinker will take you to the writing, and it's going to become a publish. So when we put everything together, we got now 16 books published in 2022, and we started 2023, the 5 a.m. that became the 6, 7 a.m. Stillness and Wellness Club, that now is the 60p, the 6 transformative path. And it's one of the most important is just your journal. But in your 1 year contract with us, you have to have a book. You have to have a title. Okay. So this year we already published 2 books, and this book of Leticia, it's on the printing. It's working. We're working. I think we need the prologue of Dr. Reiki. That's what we need in this authorship pass to bring it to you. Yesterday, I received a message that Daniel Tejada, the one that we're gonna dedicate the Congress in Madrid, Berlin, and Canary Islands. He sent me his book already. It's done. So I'm bringing this book, send it to the editor, and in a couple of weeks we're gonna have the cover. We're gonna if it's done, we're gonna review it, and then put it into practice, put it into action, put it into publication, and that's what we do in the authorship path. So now let me bring you to our final step of the day, and the final step of the day is what we call the thinker path. Thinker path, it's think and grow rich, of course, but also the thinker path, it's about you reading every day, but it reading with consistency and intensity. For example, I taking my pill, I discovered if I wake up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. now, and I read every day like I did when I became a medical doctor, psychologist, and a poet in the University Autonomous Santo Domingo, I know that it will take me to publication. I know that will take me to writing, because most writers, they their food, they feed out of reading, and so taking the pills of reading every day, I know that will take me to where I am now, that I have published 16 books. And this year, my contract is 10 books. And I already have the contracts of the 2 manuscripts, if there's 2 poets. Then Daniel and Leticia, that's 4. Then I have the last year memories and this year memory. So we have 6. So I have 2 books pending. One probably is going to be one of ASA or the anthology of meta poetry of this year, and I can complete my 10 books. But as you can see, I didn't know how many. I didn't know the books and who are going to publish. So now I have to take care of them, make the introductions, and make it happen. So it's like I'm getting closer, because instead of 0 books, I have 6 books already on the making, and that's in the thinker part. That's in the authorship part. In the thinker part, it's about now we just reading Hardy, The Science of Scaling, and I started yesterday my 9th reading. This time I read the whole book. and I read it with uh, I read it on paper, on the hard copy. So I got the book completely done, completely. I read it completely one by one, and that's kind of amazing. Now what I'm doing is I'm listening. So I read the introductions by Tony Robbins yesterday, while I was going to pick up some to celebrate. I was going to go to the barber, which was closed. It's Sunday. Then let me see what time is it. It's almost 8. Uh, I have a patient at 8:15. Then I went and listened the audio. When I come back, I listened the audio. So I read the introductions. I listened to the introductions. Now the introductions by Tony Robbins. Now I'm listening the introductions of the book, which is the science of scaling, where he's talking about the moonshots and Kennedy, how he did it, and how everything changed completely when he and how we became so far because of that at the most important country in technology, the most richest country in technology, because just and it came from Kennedy moonshot. So I am on my ninth reading of the science of scaling. So let's finish with this thinker pass. I'm gonna finish with reading something from the book. I'm gonna go inside the house and I'm gonna find the books because I have the book all over the place. And I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read you the one of, let me see where it is. I'm gonna read you one of the paragraph that I'm reading that I think is important for you to know. Let me go get a book over here. Yeah, my book is here. This is my book. Thank you, guys. So, yep, I got it. I got the book. And I got, so that I can finish today my 60p, bringing them to you wherever you are. So use your 60p. Take your pill, and you're gonna be amazing. You're gonna change completely your life if you do it what we do every day. So just take your pill. Take your pill. Take your 60p. Sit down with yourself, with your family. Say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, guys. Today we're gonna meditate. Boom, stillness. Today we're gonna have a big goal. I'm gonna be an astronaut. I'm gonna be a leader. I'm gonna be a president. I'm gonna be the best business persons. Then you go, I'm gonna become this kind of creator. I'm gonna create things. I create stuff. And boom, I'm going now to go become the best tennis player ever. And then you start practicing. And they say, okay, now I'm gonna publish everything I do. I'm gonna become a bestseller. It's not just writing. I'm gonna writing, but I'm gonna publish. And then you say, oh wow, now I'm gonna become a thinker, a philosopher, which means it's now I'm gonna read a lot of books, and this is what's gonna happen. So, you for that you have to have your journal, one journal. They said this is one journal. This is the 60-page school journal, and it's completely almost done. And this is this is the Freudian, the Freud. This is I bought it in Vienna. I'm going to Vienna again. It's not easy to deal scientifically with feelings. It's not easy to deal with feelings. Yeah. And then es ist nicht bequem, Gefühle wissenschaftlich zu bearbeiten. Can you see that? I'm learning. I'm learning more German every day. I practice German. On Monday, today I have my teacher, Margis Streblu from Belbarde, Germany, Berlin, close to Berlin. She's my teacher of every Monday. So I'm getting better reading and writing and understand. It's very difficult the long way, but es ist nichts Becken, Gefühle wissenschaftlich zu bearbeiten. It's not easy to deal scientifically with feeling. That's what Freud said. So now I have the science of scaling to finish up. So this is the book that I completely read all over the place, all over the place. So I'm going to read you the area, just to discuss the what Michael Porter says, and that is related to the floor. You know, you have the three concepts of the science of scaling is the frame. So you change where you are, and you use time and deadline as a psychological tool, and goal, big goal, impossible goal that you cannot get. Okay, that's you change your frame of your life. You can say right now, I'm boring, I don't know how to do, I'm gonna become a doctor, I'm gonna be engineer. And you go on to enroll to school, and then now you have that big goal. Impossible, by the way, because oh really? Or I'm gonna make $1 million, 2 million, 10 million, whatever. This is the crane hill. Again, check it out. They have millions of years on this earth. The crane hill bird in Kissimmee. That's the sounds, amazing sound. You see that the words is gonna finish. You check it. Do you hear it? This is Sand Hill, Crane Hill bird in Kissimmee. So, and this is related to the floor. So you increase the floor, you have to clear your maturity, your transparency, your accountability. You have to make your wife, your friends, your family to make you accountable, to make you sane. And whatever you say you're going to do, you have to do it. So that's the essence of strategy is choosing what not to do. That's by Michael Porter. That's one of the quotes that um, Hardy uses in the science of scaling. And I like this one because the essence of strategy is choosing what not to do. Is there is 1,000 things that you have to say no. You know, say no when you are now on your big goal. And when you say no, now everything that is noise that doesn't take you to the big goal, that doesn't take you to the medical doctor degree, to make it to the $1 million, doesn't take you to reinvent yourself, to be the business strategy that you want to be. You know, you just stop and you say no. So it's like you have to discover what not to do. You can say, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do this, and then those things that you're doing, going out with your friends, wasting yourself, wasting your time, wasting your money, not having the people that add value to you and are helping to get to your goal. You say just no, 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 no. So when you increase the floor, the first thing that you do is what the floor is that what you don't do. And Michael Porter says, the Harvard strategy expert, the essence of the study is choosing what not to do. Okay, and the floor define what you don't do, and that's in page 27 of the science of scaling. The floor define what not to do. Okay, and this is the floor, but the floor define what not to do. When you raise your frame or goal to a seemingly impossible level, almost everything becomes irrelevant, falling below the floor. There are very few, often only one viable pathway to an impossible goal, and I think we have it. I think this is the school. We are mastering the school. Consequently, these types of goals are highly strategic and enable you to filter out dead ends that distract others and to filter for the most potent path you otherwise couldn't find. So that's not the path, that's not going to happen. You know very clearly, you use selective attention. Now you are really working on this thing. Okay? And until you face the truth and raise your floor, you are lying to yourself and are caught to the noise. Have to raise the floors and have to say, I'm going to do it. So when everybody laugh from you, you say, I'm going to do it. And when that happens, now you have to be, you cannot lie to yourself. You know you have to find a way to do it. Once you raise your floor and eliminate what shouldn't exist, rapid scaling occurs. So that's why you have to find the crux. What that's stopping you from getting your big goal done. The floor defines what you don't do. And with that, with the science of scaling, today I'm gonna say to you bye bye. And let me put my money Monday. And let me leave you also with a little bit of the first music that I put to you. And yes, thank you for being here with me. This is Dr. Piña. This is Money Monday, the science of scaling, and the 60P transformative path, the first daily world wellness, stillness, leadership operation system for you, family, friends. Find us on school. Go to 60pstillnessandwellnessclub.com. Become a member. See you next Monday.